episode 19 of the Alt Tab podcast. It's episode 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We do appreciate it. We had a little hiatus last week. Somebody turned a year older.
Yep.
It wasn't me. It was this guy over here.
1 year
over
closer
here.
to death.
What?
1 year closer to death.
I guess so. Man, it's still daylight outside for you?
Yeah, it's pretty daylighty.
Couldn't be me. We can't see. It's dark as hell.
Damn. Yeah. It's about that time of the year for here.
Yeah. I mean, it is 9 o'clock right now for me, so that's probably why it's dark. But yeah, welcome guys to the podcast. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the channel and then like it as well. Leave a comment. And on that bell notification. We mostly go live Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Eastern. And same on Spotify as well, Google Podcasts. So wherever you want to listen to us, you can go to those three places wherever you want to listen.
Hell yeah.
Today we got some topics to talk about. I have a couple. It's a mix. Some video game. Others is more movie and TV show. So yeah, shit's going. There's a lot of stuff actually that came out this week. A lot of big news. Harry Potter is getting a 10-year long TV series on HBO Max.
Saw that.
So it's getting rebooted, and I feel like the reception for it is very mixed.
Probably.
Mixed and kind of unfavorable because, like,
yep.
I know they're making it for a new generation, but it's like my generation is the one that grew up with Harry Potter. And so it's like we had the eight movies, I think, the books and the movies. And then now they're rebooting it, and now it's going to be a TV series. They said that each season is going to take place over one book. So they're going to do a book a season.
Damn.
Which makes sense because there's 7 books. But it's 10-year long, so I'm assuming the 7th book is going to get a part 2, most likely part 1, part 2.
Part 2 of part 4, part 3.
It's going to be Attack on Titan style. But yeah, so I wonder how it's going to take, right? Because it's going to be an all new cast. They say that some of the old cast probably won't be in this. It's going to be all new. I know for the movies, J.K. Rowling wanted to have everyone be British or of the UK, European sort of thing, descent. I wonder how they're going to do it with the TV show. I'm assuming it's going to be the exact same thing again because she's an executive producer on the show. So she wants to make sure that it stays true to the source material. But we'll see how that goes because she's also tied to the project, and J.K. Rowling hasn't been very well received lately.
Yeah.
So we saw all the comments and all the hate that Hogwarts Legacy got.
Yeah.
Just for her having royalties. Now she has a say so.
It's not going to be good for the newer generation.
Yeah.
But people that have watched Harry Potter, I'm sure they're fine with it.
I think the people that have read the books are going to
definitely not going to be as crazy as when it first came out.
Oh yeah, for sure. But who knows if HBO Max ends up making it like how they have been with their TV shows as of late, then they should be killing it. I mean, The Last of Us did phenomenal in its first season. I think as long as it has good source material, it should be fine. But then again, it's gonna be a cast of people that we probably never heard of, because again, they're probably gonna be all British or European. And then it's like, how do you not bring in some of the people that have already played characters in the movies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if they don't play the same people, but play like a different character,
that'd be weird.
Like I would like to see David Tennant be in it, but David Tennant was already in the movies and he played a different character.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. They said it's going to be it's crazy because it was rumored to be in development. And then the next like 4 hours later, they released like a teaser trailer saying that you've been invited with a bunch of candles. And it's like Harry Potter, Max, and Max original Harry Potter. And it had a Hogwarts in the back. Which so it's going to be on Max, which is it's once was known as HBO Max. Now it's just Max because they've been rebranded. Well, because that's that whole like Warner Brothers Discovery. They ended up merging together, and then like HBO Max is not a thing anymore. Now it's just Max, and they're like rebranding that, and now they're like changing up the prices of it too.
Of course,
because it's like they showed the pricing scale of it, and it's like $9.99 for ads. So if you pay $10 a month for ads, and then $15.99 for ad free, and then they have for $20 ultimate ad free. And it's like I don't know what the ultimate
ad free
with the ad free, but
that's like
I'm assuming
definition of milking something.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be
are they gonna
like maybe movies?
Like ads like at the bottom, like YouTube.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
That's crazy. The HBO's good, right? Like I don't have access to HBO here, but it's always been good, right? They do good stuff.
Yeah, they have good shows. Oh, so it's Max Ultimate, which allows for so with Max ad free, it's $15.99 a month, and you can only have 2 concurrent streams on at the same time.
Oh,
for Max streams. Ultimate, you can have 4.
Okay,
so you pay the extra $5 to be able to watch 2 more.
They should really rebrand that name with the ad. It sounds like it's centered around just ads.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, it's true. You're right. But yeah, I mean, HBO Max, it has good content. I mean, they have the Game of Thrones series.
That's all I know.
DC. So the DC shows and like TV shows you can watch are on HBO Max, like the Titans one, not Suicide Squad, but Doom Patrol. Those are the 2 shows that are still left, actually. They're actually ending this year. But yeah, I mean, it has all the HBO originals, so like the older like TV shows that were good on HBO at the time. I was too young to watch them, but yeah. And then I think it's going in with like Discovery as well, Discovery Channel, because I think Discovery is what they're merging with. So it's like they're getting also like the HGTV, Food Network, Discovery Channel, TLC, another like documentary kind of home lifestyle food shows and whatnot. So
nice. That's cool. That's cool.
So you don't have HBO? I guess so you can't get HBO Max?
It's not in Canada, I don't think.
Oh.
Let's see.
Man, I remember as a kid, late night HBO used to have the soft core TV shows. Where it only showed like from the top up. You know what I'm saying?
Like the movies?
It was like, yeah, it was very steamy, very steamy. I remember being a kid and like being late because like we only had it in the living room, right? So like we only had the cable box in the living room, and my dad was right next door, so I would like turn it down super low, and I would like basically mute it, and I'll just sit there and I'll watch like,
whoa. Oh my god.
My finger on the last button on the remote, you know what I mean? So that way if somehow I heard something, I just push last and it changed to the previous channel. But yeah, that was me as a kid. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, and then but it was always like those free trials. Like my dad would like cancel TV and he'd like get it again once we had money, and we'd get like a free trial like HBO and Cinemax. And Cinemax is the one that is like it had a lot of spicy content. That was fucking Skinamax. You know what I mean?
Skinamax. Wow.
But it was still like on those ones, it was always top up. It was always softcore.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like
usually is. Usually. Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
HBO. Sorry, HBO Max isn't available in your region yet.
You could probably watch with a VPN, right?
Yeah, I don't want to buy VPN though.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Not worth it. It's like I'm paying a subscription for VPN, and then I'm also paying for HBO.
Listen, if I get it, I'll just let you use it. You just pay for your VPN.
Oh man.
I gotta delete your profile off my Hulu. Oh no, I don't have Hulu anymore. Never mind.
Okay.
I don't have Hulu anymore.
I literally watched what's that?
Hellraiser.
Yeah, and then I didn't use it ever since. That's all I wanted to watch. And
it's like Dragon Ball Super's on there.
Oh, true. Yeah, I never watched that. Yeah, it's just too much shit to watch. There's too much to watch.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I haven't gotten back into that grind yet of watching TV. I'll sit here and I'll watch like
I just watch videos, YouTube videos,
like commercials and like ads and stuff. And I'm like, oh man, I forgot about that show. I got to catch up on that show, and I forgot about this show and that show. But D&D has still just been holding
so much content. Yeah, so you guys did a D&D session without me last week. How was that? You had Aiden too? I was surprised by that.
Well, because I did talk to him before to see if he wanted to play, and he said it was a bit of a chance, but I think he's only going to do it one more time because he said that it just doesn't really feel like it's his thing. Because like I think for Aiden, he hasn't gotten to that mindset of like role playing, right? Like he wants to like because like so when it came to Aiden, so the way Ravine's saying that he's doing the campaign is like when him and his friends did the Tomb of Annihilation, he said that his DM was more of like, this is what I want you to do, this is how it's gonna go. You know, like Ravine's giving us more free reign when it comes to us playing. So it's like we are like role playing a lot more. So it's like that's why Ravine's been having fun. Ravine's been having fun because like he's getting to see more of the Tomb of Annihilation because we're going a pathway that he didn't or he hasn't gone. He's rolling more random encounters. Hold on, my screen just went black.
Well, you can still hear you and see you, so.
Oh shit, I forgot that I opened up the cycle like 30 minutes ago and it updated and now it just opened up randomly.
You opened up cycle.
Hold on, I gotta close it. But yeah, so he was saying that he's like rolling random encounters and things like that.
Yeah,
that's why like we were getting like those side quests and whatnot when we're like talking around the town. So he was really hoping that we would do the executioner's run. And so when Aiden came in as a criminal and he was a rogue, it kind of played into that. So we had to go to the executioner's run because Aiden was there and he was taking part in the executioner's run. And yeah, Ravine said that he had a lot of fun with the executioner scene because like we were all kind of getting into it. We were all kind of doing our own thing. We found that dwarf again, the one that knocked out Squiddy. He was actually at the executioner run, which is funny because that dwarf is actually one of the guides that I could have bought.
Oh my!
To take us on the expedition, which I didn't know.
Oh damn!
So his name is Hugh Hackenstone.
That would have been crazy.
And he's one of the guides. And so Squiddy, because I was looking at the thing, I was like, is that the dwarf that knocked out Squiddy? He's like, I don't know what dwarf you're talking about. I was like, can I do a perception check to see if I see the dwarf? And he was like, sure. And I was like, he's like, yeah, you see a dwarf over there, but you don't know who it is. And so it's like, we had a lady come up to us. That's the reason why we went to the executioner's run, is because a lady came up to us saying that her husband was falsely accused of stealing from one of the princes of the merchant place, and she wanted our help, or he wanted our help to get his husband out of the pit. And I was like, I don't know what you want me to do. I was like, I never said yes or no. I kind of just like walked to the executioner's run. And so we're walking, and I see like Joe Ball and Ivan Tauro, and so we start walking that way, and there's a guy who sells a monster guide book, and he's like signing it, and I ended up rolling really well, and I cut in front of the line, and Well, actually, I pay off the guards. I can cut in line. And I talk to the guy, and he's like, "Oh," and he's like, tells me all about the book. And I was like, "We probably could use this because it's like a monster guide book." And so I was like, I pitched in half of it with Sun. And he's like, "Oh, it was 50 gold."
God
so
damn.
25. And oh yeah, you paid for something too.
What? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah,
because he said that you were talking to your deity, so you were kind of just there like in a trance, and so we just kind of like took it out of your pocket. We paid for something.
Oh my god.
It wasn't that much. It was like 5 gold. I forgot exactly what it was for. But the book, he signed it, and I was like, he's like, "Who should I sign it to?" And I was like, "You." I was like, "From your biggest fan and secret admirer, for your biggest fan and secret admirer, Mordai."
Oh my god!
And so that's inscribed on the book. We talked to the princes, and we see the lady there that accused the guy of stealing, and I like walk up to her, and I was like, "Hey," and she just gives me no time of day, and I was like, "Oh, so you're the one that falsely accused people?" And then she was like, "What?" Like that got her attention. And she tries to call the guards to get off me and to like pull me away, and I was like, "I'm just standing here." I was like, "I'm not doing anything." She's like, "You stop talking to me, or I'm gonna put you in the executioner's run for assaulting me." And I was like, I haven't really said anything to you." She's like, "Well, it's my word against yours." I was like, "Oh, so that's how things are run here. So you are a liar." And then she like leaves. And so the guards are trying to like pull me, and I just stand there, and I roll like a strength check, and they can't move me, and I'm just standing there. And then we leave. Squiddy tries to catch up to her, but she takes off. And so Squiddy walks all the way around to the other side where the dwarf is at. And I was like, I see Squiddy walk away, so I want to follow him. And so I do a shoulder check to the guards, and I rolled really high. And so I like knocked him back, and he fell and hit his head and got knocked unconscious. And I was
what?
And I turned to the other girl. I was like, "You want some too?" And he's like, "Ah." he's like, the guy flinches, and I walk down and just leave. And so that ends up happening. I walk back around. Sun's kind of stuck on that side because he was talking to Ife and Talro. Me and I stand next to Squiddy, and he's talking to the dude, and he was like, "Do you remember me?" And he was like, "No." And he was like, "You killed my father." And he was like, "Oh, Dragonborn." He's like, there's been a lot of Dragonborn that I've guided through the jungle. None of them have come back. That's what he said. He's like, "You son of a bitch." And it's like they go to duel each other like a one-on-one sort of thing for like gold.
Yeah.
And I was like, Squiddy's gonna die, dude. Like this guy's gonna die. And so he starts fighting, and Squiddy's down to like 2 health. And I was like, fuck it. I just jump in and I punch the guy, and then Hugh ends up leaving, and I try to throw him into the pit.
Yep.
But I missed, and so he kind of walked off, and I was like, all right, we'll just watch the thing. The run ends up happening. There's 3 velociraptors in the pit. Aiden starts running. So like when he gets to the point where it's like Aiden, he never had that, that talk like how we did. He didn't have the episode 0. This was his episode 0.
Yep.
So it's kind of like he wanted to do a bunch of stuff in order that like you can't necessarily do in D&D. He's like, all right, I want to run. I want to jump off that rock. I want to jump on that velociraptor's back, and I want to backflip off, and I want to run and go climb up the rope. And he's like, okay, run. You have 30 feet of movement. Go this way and that way. So like him being a rogue, he has the 30 feet of movement, and he can move. And then he has like he's level 2. So he has like a cunning action to where he can take another dash and dash away. But he tried to fight one of the velociraptors, kicked his ass, and he got down to like 2 health. And that's when we kind of told him about his double movement that he has. And he's like, oh, okay. So it's like he can move, take a disengage, and dash away. You know what I mean? And so he ends up leaving and getting to the rope first. He gets out. We meet up with him. And then fast forward through, he joins us. I end up paying him 20 gold to join us. because he has no gold. Well, he had 15. Gave him 20 gold to join us, and then we get on the boat and we sail away. So Squiddy's whole like thing at the end of the last episode where he like's trying to burn the town, like he's like, I realized what happened and I kind of just go back to where you guys are at. And so it's like Squiddy this time around was more playing with the group. Squiddy told me that he now has that itch for D&D, and like he's starting to watch like Dimension 20 and things like that. So he's like, even Ravine said like, he's like, I can see that Squiddy's now getting into it. Like he's learning it. He's learning it now, and he's like taking it slow and things like that. So we're in the boat and we're sailing down and we're going to Camp Vengeance. And Squiddy gets a side quest where this person walks up to him, and if he's able to get an artifact from 2 locations, they'll give him a boat, like a whole ship, like a vessel. And so he accepts it, and we find out that one of the locations, Salita knows, the other one she doesn't. So one of them is by Camp Vengeance. So most likely we'll make it to Camp Vengeance, and then from Camp Vengeance go there. We had our first encounter.
Nice.
We we land, we dock, and we make camp. And we're just sitting there, we're just talking, and out of nowhere, an assassin vine comes up and wraps Squiddy and does enough damage. It's called an assassin vine. Okay. Yeah, so it's a carnivorous vine that wraps people, kills them, and eats them. So it's like he had me roll a perception check because I could smell death in the air, but I couldn't see exactly where it was at. But the vine surprise attacked us and wrapped Squiddy. Of course, squeezed him, and his eyes popped out of his socket, and he was dead. He was down, like he was down, like did enough damage to just take out Squiddy. And so I was like, what? So Squiddy is down. But what's nice is that we had, and then again, so when it comes to like Aiden, he was like, what? And he's like, I run away, and he ran. So it's like he ran and hid behind a rock. And me being the fighter, I went in and I started attacking because that's what I do best. Sun backed up as well, and he would do like druid craft on the he would do spells and stuff like that. And Aiden was like, he's like, I want to do this and this and this, but it's like you're kind of stuck within your character that you got to like role play, you know. And I think it was just a lot for Aiden to like learn right off the bat, but.
That's tough.
Luckily enough, we had Salita. Salita attacked. So Salita was able to do multiple attacks at once. Nice. With her sabers, and then Undrill Silver Tusk, luckily enough, was a cleric. And so she was able to heal. Nice. Healed Squiddy, brought Squiddy back up, and Squiddy was able to attack and things like that. And so it's like we had our first encounter, and we were all able to actually attack. And the one vine gave us like 700 XP that we were able to split amongst ourselves.
Yeah, damn.
So like we only got like 100 XP, but it's still a lot.
Still good.
So I think we're a little over halfway now to level 3. I think I finally figured out like how I want to take my character going forward. I was reading over all my books and trying to figure out like, because I know I want a multi-class. I don't want to just be a fighter all the way through. So I think I'm going to multi-class into like a paladin. So that way I could be more of a tank for the group. To give you guys a chance to like do your spells from afar, things like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go paladin. Luckily enough, Order of the Gauntlet, they are a group of fighters, paladins, clerics, and they can give you a holy symbol. And correct. Yeah, so I was talking to Ravine about that, and I slowly want my guy to change. So like Fengel is going to change as he goes through the whole paladin thing. He's going to become a little bit more like as a team, because like Order of the Gauntlet, I researched more about Order of the Gauntlet, and they are like more about camaraderie and being a team and things like that. So
that makes sense.
So yeah, that was that. We did that fight, and then we got back on the boat. And then that's where we stopped. And so we're back on the boat again when it comes to. So he's just rolling the dice on random encounters that pop up. So it's like
the boat. Okay.
Yeah. So there was some people that we saw along the bank of the river. We just waved at them and we kept going. Like there's probably something that we could have did with that, but we just waved and kept going. I think Squiddy flipped him off, or Aiden flipped him off. But yeah, we just kept going. But yeah, Aiden said that he would give it one more go to see if he likes it. But
that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely missed you in that one. We could have used more against that vine for sure.
But I would have done shit.
I've been trying to look. We should definitely sit down and like I need to look over the book to see like what would be best for you. Like we gotta like look it over, like do some research. Because I almost went into Warlock with my fighter.
Oh.
Because there's a Hexblade Warlock, which is more like melee-esque as a Warlock. But that would be better for me because I'm a fighter. But yeah, there's some cool stuff when it comes to Warlock. I was like reading through it over there, reading over all my books, because my fiance was like, I would like to make a character. Like she just wants to make a character.
Not just to make it.
Yeah, and I was like reading everything to her, and she was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool."
Damn.
Yeah, so when you come in, you'll get a little bit of XP. And then you'll be like down 10 gold.
That's fun.
I forgot what. Oh, I remember. You paid for our rooms. So I think it was like 5 gold, 6 gold.
Paid for your rooms for the.
Because we had to go back into town and sleep. Because like the executioner run took all day. So we went back into Kaya's house.
You guys were still at that island for a long time. I saw every time I checked on your stream, you guys were still there. I was like, are they even gonna do the runs today? The jungle?
Yeah, I think with that, because we kind of fast forward to it. I think Ravine was trying to wait for you, so that way like we can all just go to the jungle together.
Okay.
Because he was rolling a lot of side quests in the town. So I think he was just trying to like do that. And so yeah. And I know this week we're not doing D&D.
Yeah, dude, next week, right?
Next week, yeah.
Okay.
Because he has family in.
All right.
But yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty cool. I'm excited to see what Squiddy does with his guy.
Yeah.
Even though like he's been downed 4 times. I feel like he should not have been a sorcerer.
He dies like every time every week he dies every week.
He has died every week.
Yeah. Like very like off the bat he died when we first started. Well, he just puts himself in that situation though. I guess the vine is pretty unlucky. He was the one that got wrapped around.
He was doing so well. He was doing so well the whole day. Like sure, he almost died, but like I got him out of it, and like he was still up, and he was like role playing, and he was doing good. And then he was like, the vine wraps Squiddy and pops his eyes out, and it was like, oh, Squiddy was like, what? He's like me, it was good. Really good, because like that one was like left field. I was like, oh shit.
So is that random or is that something Ravine controls?
I think he rolled the mob beforehand, and he had the scene already ready.
Okay. That's fair.
And so yeah, I think because he said that he was working on some stuff before it started.
Nice.
Before we started, and so. But yeah, he has like a dice that he can roll that will like give us different encounters throughout the jungle. That's why he in like the Discord he said that he can't wait for the jungle encounters. He's like, I'm excited for the pure randomness that is jungle encounters.
Okay. Nice, man.
Yeah, I think with that it's just like just dice rolls, and we just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, Squid is really getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised.
And Sun too.
Yeah, I guess everyone is getting into it.
Yeah, I was really surprised on those two.
Yeah, all that's left is Aiden. But
yeah,
when we first started, I think that's how Squiddy and Sun felt. When we first started, they were just kind of lost. I mean, I was fucking lost.
Yeah, I think Aiden just got to like just relax a little bit and just kind of go with the flow. And
Yeah.
him being a rogue and being a thief, like he doesn't have to role play a lot. You know what I mean? Like he can be quiet and be himself and just kind of like sit back and learn.
That's true. Role-playing can be tough.
Yeah.
It's intimidating. I was intimidated at first.
Yeah, it's just it's just having to start those conversations, and it's just like
Yeah. And it just rolls after. Just get into it.
I just try to picture in my head like it's a video game and I'm seeing my character walk up. Like, what would I like to see in this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D, man. It's definitely fun. I finished finally, me and my fiance, we finally finished one whole season of Dimension 20, like a show.
Nice.
It just took forever. We finished Crown of Candy, which is the Game of Thrones style
nice
D&D one. Based off Candyland and like the different like food groups and whatnot. It was so good. So good. Yeah, it was really good. Next up, I'm showing her the it's from Critical Role. It still has Brennan DMing and Lou is in there as well. Who like she likes. But it's the very first one that I saw that got me into watching D&D, the EXU Calamity on YouTube, the 4 episodes.
Nice.
We started watching that today. And then we're going to watch Starstruck Odyssey, which takes place in space. And then the one after that is the Never After one, which is the horror season on Dimension 20 that has like fairy tale creatures and things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Be pretty dope. But switching gears here from
oh shit.
What?
The segue? No, go for it. I'm waiting for the segue.
So switching gears from Dungeons and Dragons, Marvel, who just released another trailer for one of their properties, The Marvels just came out, which shows Brie Larson, as well as so it shows Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, and they all get together in Captain Marvel 2, which is called The Marvels. With this one, they said it was a teaser trailer. It showed a lot. It kind of shows that like their powers are all interconnected. So every time one of them uses their powers, they end up switching places with that person. And so it seems like Kamala switches places with Captain Marvel, and then vice versa. I think because if you've watched the season finale of Miss Marvel, the TV show, in the end credit scenes, she uses her powers and then gets like thrown into her closet, and Carol Danvers comes out of the closet. And so it's like that's how the show ends, to kind of like segue into it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be different. Kamala Khan meets Nick Fury in the trailer. She ends up switching places with Monica Rambeau, because Monica Rambeau is in space, and there's like this like entity that she tries to go touch, and she touches it, and it makes her use her powers, and she gets thrown back in space. And as she hits the space station, Nick Fury sees that it's Kamala Khan, and she's like, "Oh my god, is this for like the Avengers?" And yeah, so that got released, and it has now become the most disliked trailer for Marvel for the MCU on YouTube. It has this article was written about 5 hours ago, and it said at the time there was 401,000 likes versus 365,000 dislikes. So if we go on YouTube, the Marvels, Marvel Entertainment, I'm assuming this is the one. This has, I guess I can't necessarily see the dislikes on it anymore, huh? Because they don't allow that anymore on YouTube.
Yeah. So well, wait, am I getting something? Is Nick Fury still alive?
He hasn't died.
I thought he died.
Well, he faked his death in Winter Soldier. And then Nick Fury has been in space the entire time because Talos has been.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Nick Fury comes back down from space, I guess, in this movie, and then it leads into Secret Wars, which is his TV show.
This is just a trailer. What is the difference between a teaser trailer and a trailer?
So a teaser trailer is supposed to tease at a lot of the content. A trailer is supposed to give you like definitive kind of thing. Usually a teaser trailer is like 30 seconds, but this is like
a whole trailer.
Yeah, it's a whole trailer.
I guess that's okay. That's interesting. So they're just doing multiple. I mean, they always do multiple trailers, right? Marvel and shit. They always do like 14 trailers before the movie comes out. Show the whole movie.
Yep. They always do the same thing. They show you enough, and then once the movie comes out, then they start releasing the trailers that give away the fucking plot of the movie. You ever notice that? So it's like if you don't watch the Marvel shows, like when it comes out, you're gonna get spoiled by the new trailers.
Yeah.
Which I still need to go see. Ant-Man. Quantumania. I have yet to see it.
It's worth skipping, but if you want to catch up to the story, then you should probably watch it.
I gotta catch up to the story, man.
Yeah, for the story, watch it. If you don't care about the story, then probably not worth watching.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I'm definitely gonna go watch that. That one I'll for sure make it to the movie theater, which comes out in 3 weeks on May 5th. But yeah, so the Marvels is now it. I
mean, it looks good.
The trailer looked phenomenal. Like it looks good. I thought it was great. I think it just got review or dislike bombed. But yeah,
the comments are not bad either. The comments are pretty good actually.
Yeah,
everyone's hyped. I don't. Where'd that dislikes come from?
Exactly, you know,
getting bought it or something.
It's a possibility.
Well, it looks good. I'll probably go see it. Probably go see all the Marvel movies. I need to find someone else to watch the Marvel movies. I have this one friend that I always go with, and he's like sick of Marvel movies. I'm like, well, then I'll just find someone else.
Too bad you don't live next to me. We can go watch them.
Yeah.
Dude, me and my roommate, dude, I used to take him to the movie theaters all the time. I was like, we're going to watch a movie. And he was like, okay.
I love doing that. It's so fun. But I guess it can get a bit
oh man,
repetitive.
I loved it.
But
it was nice too because I always got free movies, and so he was always like, all right, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's fucking lit.
I mean, shit, even when I didn't get free movies, he was always a big Marvel fan, so we'd always go watch movies and shit.
Yeah,
so
Marvel's always good to watch. Yeah, I mean, anyone can get into Marvel unless you don't like superhero stuff. Which I've met a considerable amount of people that don't like superheroes recently.
I think people are starting to get that superhero fatigue.
I'll never get sick of it.
Yeah, me neither.
Even if I don't like the tropes, I'll watch it for like the action and stuff. And the story is compelling enough.
I think when it comes to Marvel, I'll watch them all. When DC, I feel like I could skip.
DC's
like I haven't seen Shazam yet, and I don't know if
I don't want to watch it. Oh my god, I can't. I don't think I can watch it. It's
funny how
it's too corny.
All the comments, they're like, dude, I watched it for the plot, and it's Mary Marvel the entire time, the sister.
Yeah.
You're like, I watch it for the plot.
Nah. It just seems too silly for me.
Some people were saying that like watching the second movie, the family cast of like the superheroes of the Shazams, like when they're the Shazams,
yeah,
the adult versions of them are the perfect choice for the kids. But with Zachary Levi and Ashton, whatever his name is, Ashton Astor, whatever, the guy who plays Billy, they are different. And it's like the kid who plays Billy is more grown up now, and he's a little bit more mature, and he acts as Billy. But then it's like,
it's
he's
weird.
very immature. Yeah,
that throws me off.
So they're like, maybe Zachary Levi wasn't the best choice looking back on it now, but
or just act differently.
Yeah,
act more according to the character or the kid. But yeah, I have no desire to watch that movie until it comes out to rent.
On rent. Nah, I wouldn't even rent it. I mean, I might end up getting HBO Max just to watch it on there, but hopefully someone on Twitter posts the whole movie and I can just watch it then, you know what I mean, before it gets deleted.
I feel like DC's just fucked.
I'll wait until Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle looks good. Have you seen that trailer?
Nah, I haven't seen any trailers.
You should watch the Blue Beetle trailer. It's good. I think that one is supposed to be the introduction into the DCU of James Gunn.
Once James Gunn is deep, maybe it'll get good.
Because we just gotta wait for the Flash to come out, which comes out later this year, and then Aquaman 2, and then from then on, then it's all James Gunn stuff.
Yeah.
But I like the actor that plays Blue Beetle. He was in Cobra Kai.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I'm down for the actor. And then also has George Lopez in it. So I was like,
the suit's pretty. I don't know how I feel about the suit.
You know why? Because it looks different, right?
Yeah.
It's a practical suit. So what we're used to is CGI suits. So in this one here, he's actually wearing that suit as he's acting. And then they like CGI touch up some of it. But it's an actual practical suit.
Okay. Yeah. Just reminds me of Power Rangers.
It's something that we're not used to. I guess the design of the suit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what throws me off, but I like it. That's cool.
Hey, in the cartoon, he has a mouth, so it's a good thing he doesn't have a fucking mouth.
Oh, that would be weird. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of latex or whatever that material is.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I like the way the trailer ends when he has the big ass sword.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool for sure. Green Lantern. There's a new Green Lantern coming out. Oh no, never mind.
Concept? With James Gunn, it's a TV show. That's the one to where it's supposed to be Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and it's like a true detective, like cop show, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll join the DC fandom whenever Blue Beetle comes out, and then we'll see how James Gunn does with the rest of the TV shows and stuff like that.
What do you think about the suit in the game? The Justice League?
For Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Did you see that being in the movie?
Is it an Injustice or what?
Or it's just Injustice, not Justice League. Did I say? I don't even know what I said. Yeah, Injustice. I think he's in there. He's got a mouth though.
Yeah, see, that's how it normally is in the TV shows.
Yeah.
I mean, the Blue Beetle suit can always upgrade. I can see it being like that. It looks dope. But I think with the one that they're doing now, it's just sticking towards the comics.
Okay. Well, so what? Okay, I don't. What is Blue Beetle like? Where does it come from? Is it like a technology?
I think it's an alien. Yeah, let's see.
Or it's like Venom.
Because from what I saw, it's an alien that it fuses with his body, and he's able to like talk to it. Okay. And with that, he's able to create whatever he wants with it,
like a deity. So it is like Venom.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
That's cool.
read on it, but it's like
Yeah, it looks
they don't
cool.
really give you much. Oh yeah, it's a mystical scarab. But when it comes to Blue Beetle, he's friends with Booster Gold, so a lot of people are excited about Blue Beetle because of Booster Gold.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Booster Gold. Didn't what's that streamer?
Will Neff.
Yeah, or not audition, just put his name out there.
Yep. Oh yeah, so it's a scarab that it's an artifact of magic.
Oh, so maybe similar to Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, possibly yeah. I can see it being like that.
Isn't that also like a? Oh no, it's not a scarab. What is that? I forgot what Moon Knight's thing was.
Oh, you know what? So Jamie Reyes is the one who plays here. So I guess this was so it was so it used to be a magic, and then it was retcon to be something of the Reach. Like so as the Reach are an ancient militaristic race.
Oh.
So they were the creator of the Blue Beetle Scarab. So so it seems like it's like a battle suit, I guess.
Okay.
So that's what it is, and it's just very advanced alien technology.
Are they like extinct? That's the only Blue Beetle.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
I guess that's what makes them special. Cool.
That's probably why, like in the trailer, they're trying to like hide it quick.
Yeah.
Don't be seen with it. I guess. Fuck. Now we gotta watch it. Now we gotta see.
Got me more interested. Cool. Oh my god. When is Transformers coming out? May?
Yeah.
Gotta watch that.
Movies coming out this year. I know we did this earlier, but
Might just stockpile a bunch of movies and watch it in England.
oh shit.
But I might not be able to wait that long.
Well, I mean, also too, you could probably some of the earlier ones you can just watch them on your international flight.
Yeah, I could probably watch Transform. Oh, that might be too close.
Like
Maybe
Creed, you could probably watch Creed if you never saw Creed 3.
Creed. Yeah, I could watch Creed.
The Super Mario movie.
Could watch that also.
If you don't end up watching Evil Dead Rise, you could probably watch that.
I'm not watching that on the plane.
Why not?
No. That's a bad experience. I would know where to go. I'm just stuck there.
You're just screaming on the plane.
Like, no, fuck that.
Oh, look, there's a Fast X comes out on May 19th. You could probably watch that on the
so many fast movies.
When are you going?
July like 10th, like
not
halfway through, like
yeah, a lot of these movies here are gonna be too
early, soon. That's fine.
July. I mean, shit, Guardians of the Galaxy might be on there. Because yeah, June 9th is when Transformers comes out.
Shit. Okay.
Whoa, Haley Atwell's gonna be in the new Mission Impossible movie? Wait, part 1?
Oh yeah, they're doing that.
Oh, because of COVID. Man, Oppenheimer looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
Some horror movies in July, huh?
A horror movie?
There's another Insidious.
Oh yeah.
Talk to Me. I don't know if that's horror. Looks like horror.
Fear the Dark. Dude, all that you should matter or worry about is fucking Barbie that comes out on July 21st. That's it.
It looks so bad.
I bet you anything it's gonna do so well.
Probably. People probably just watch it, like hate watch it. It's with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Oh my god.
Simu Liu's in this one too.
I guess Margot Robbie fits the role. She's like
Yeah,
the whitest actress.
he does look like Barbie.
Yeah. Simu Lee? Who's he playing? Unken? What is Unken?
He's a Ken doll, but he's an Asian Ken doll.
What? Okay, I don't. Plus, all respect for Simu Lee. He's a Canadian too. Just down the drain. Oh, it's
It's
cool.
definitely going to be different. Yeah,
A lot of good shit coming out.
those movies gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy.
Aquaman 2. When is that coming out? Soon?
Later this year.
Yeah.
I remember reading an article saying that they did a quick like a audience test on it, and it was so fucking bad.
Yeah, you told me about it. That it was so bad.
It was so bad.
Hey, they have some time. They can just scrap the movie.
That is true.
Do something
That is
else
true.
or do a I mean, they can't even refilm, right? Because Jason Momoa isn't even. He's not even Aquaman anymore, right? He's like.
Supposedly he's gonna continue. He's gonna continue being Aquaman in James Gunn's universe. Yeah.
Seems like a lot of the actor issues are just with DC.
I got my beta code.
For what?
Xdefiant.
Oh yeah, Becca told me about it today. What's the hype over this game? It's about Ubisoft, right? It can't be good.
It's by Ubisoft. It's a free to play. Like
buggy as fuck.
It's everything that it's everything
Call of Duty
Call of Duty fans wish it was.
And then it's like abilities and shit.
I don't know if it's abilities, to be honest, but
there's no abilities. I thought there's like factions and there's like different classes you can play.
Oh yeah. So it's the factions based off the Ubisoft world.
Yeah.
So it's like cleaners from the Division and like all that stuff, which is actually pretty cool to think about.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But yeah, you can watch some streamers to get a beta key.
Wait, they're playing it right now?
Uh-huh.
What? I gotta watch the streamer then. Who do I watch?
Shit, I gotta watch this fucking 30 minutes. That's it.
Fucking Shroud isn't even playing? What the fuck?
He was playing, but it's hold on. There's only certain people you can watch. So you can watch everybody for the drops, but only certain people you can get a beta from.
Wait, what do you mean? Like drops for like item drops?
Yeah, there's weapon skins that you can get right now.
I don't fucking see it, man. Xdefiant. I signed up for the early access. Is that not enough?
So let's see. You should go to.
Oh, I see the streamers. Walmoose.
Yeah, just click on one of them if they're live.
30 minutes. Walmoose offline. I feel like all these guys are offline now. Yeah, offline. Did I miss my timing?
It says and more. If anything, I would just click the and more and it'll take you to the page and then just start fucking.
Oh yeah, more. Wait, it takes me to the whole page.
Yeah, I would just so watch, and then on the right hand side there should be like on their pin things. If you click the arrow down, you should be able to click like view all, and you should see all the 3 drops.
Pin thing. The fuck?
Share your screen.
I'm on my other computer.
Never mind.
I mean, this looks. I just have like a 40-minute ad.
Oh, so in their chat. Who are you watching?
Yakuza. Yakuza. They don't have anything pinned. Probably not.
Go to Hayashi. HAYASHII.
Hayashi. I see it.
In the pins, is there like a little drop down to show you all 3 like drops?
Yeah, it's showing me all these skins. Get close beta by watching. Yeah, okay. I can watch them.
Okay. There you go. Just keep it up for 30 minutes and then you just gotta wait for an email, which I just got.
Do you think this game is gonna like take off?
For right now, probably. I think it's gonna be another one of those like Splitgate situations. But people are loving it because it has 14 maps on release. The movement is really good. The time to kill, they said it's okay. And then also they're happy that there's red dots on the mini map. So it's like a lot of Call of Duty fans are liking what they see so far.
Wonder if Timmy played it.
I know that Shroud was playing it earlier today. He played it this morning. And then I actually got my code from watching Scump.
Everyone's like waiting for a match. Every streamer I see. Like, what is this? Is this like, is no one playing?
It's because I think their server I think their servers are down. Yeah, it's going crazy right now.
Like every streamer I click on in the thumbnail, they're just on this loading screen. It's not even English. Okay. Getting distracted.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's Xdefiant.
Yeah, I searched it up and every article was like the Call of Duty killer or the 10 ways how Xdefiant will kill Call of Duty. I was like, what is this? And then I saw it was by Ubisoft and I was instantly disappointed.
Hopefully it does well, man. I hope it does well. Ubisoft needs a win, and then like they can't bank on Assassin's Creed forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they need a win.
Ubisoft is just like EA Play. Just disappointment.
Thing is that they have good games though, you know.
They do have good games, but not recently.
It's good single player games. They need good multiplayer games.
Yeah, they're not good at that. They're not good at that.
Which I need to get back into Division. I want to go and do the fucking raids and shit.
All right, I have some quick shit. Not anything crazy. The Times magazine, they have like Times 100 most influential people. Mm-hmm. So that can be anyone. And apparently an Elden Ring dev made it to that list recently. So,
wow.
And that's like the second game dev in history to make that list.
Holy cow.
I guess it's pretty influential. This is like such an old news, but I didn't even know. It's the Elden Ring Shadow of Erdtree. That's the expansion. It got announced February 28th, so that was a while ago. And it's speculated to come out late 2023. So I'll probably play it, but if it's like as expensive as the game itself, then probably not, because it probably won't be as big. Yeah, I don't really know how expensive expansions are for these type of games.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just this like game news source, but there's just a ton of like Elden Ring stuff. Like people still talk about Elden Ring, like they're discovering new areas or new things, new
really
weapons, and yeah, because the game is big, right? So they're finding about new things, and everyone's just doing like those ridiculous challenges like club only, naked, Millennia fight. So yeah, I thought this game would have been kind of like not talked about by now, but like I was looking at the articles and like 9 out of 10 was just the Elden Ring stuff. So I guess people are really enjoying this game because people still talk about it and play it. I guess there's a lot of replay value.
Yeah, especially I mean with the Souls community, they are always just And
now there's mods for it. Like I saw a mod the other day, and someone was flying like a fucking jet and killing. What's that?
Have you seen the first person mod on that?
I saw it. Yeah, it's crazy. The mods are crazy. I wish the mods would have came out earlier. I probably would have played it, but I have no interest in playing the mods anymore.
I have no interest in playing that game. I feel like I wouldn't get back into it. You know what I mean?
Not even with the DLC.
I feel like I just won't get back into, like, you know, calming down and just fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough. You got to get into like a mindset with that game. I feel it.
Yeah. That, and then also too, all the fucking easy strats are going to be gone. Like, you can't do the same shit like you once did before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Bloodhound Step is still like the cheesiest thing you can use.
Is it good?
Yeah. A lot of people hate like other hardcore PvP users just using the Bloodhound Step. You can just spam it.
It's so fun. So fun.
Yeah. That's literally all I had. Just Elden Ring stuff.
Oh yeah, just
and then Xdefiant.
Oh, did you have more on Xdefiant?
No, that was it. You brought up Xdefiant. I was like, oh, I have Xdefiant. I literally wrote Xdefiant, upcoming shooter similar to Call of Duty, and aims to beat it by Ubisoft. I had to put by Ubisoft because I know how terrible it is. So I don't forget.
I do have one quick thing. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. People were getting ready for that game and they were hoping it was going to come out. It got delayed again. Massive delay.
Let's go. We love delays.
Now it's not going to come out until February of 2024. They want to make sure that it has enough time and they can make the best quality experience for players.
Okay.
But yeah. So there's that there. I guess I will continue on with the video game. I was going to switch over to something else, but I have one last video game stuff. So Diablo 4 is going to be coming out in like 2 months.
Oh yeah, baby.
Blizzard shared how long it will take to complete Diablo 4's Battle Pass, which will be released seasonally following the launch. Battle Passes, it says it's going to... yeah, so Diablo 4 has already confirmed that they are going to, you know, like feature like live service content. So obviously Battle Passes will be coming to it, but they will progress through a track of Battle Pass tiers, free rewards, and then also too, if you wanted to pay for the premium, it's $10. They said that you'll definitely have to grind it.
Very grindy.
Oh shit! Diablo 4. Okay, I'm gonna read this little paragraph so you can get the full gist of what they said. So Diablo 4 is generally built around an experience grind for its seasonal battle passes. With that in mind, Blizzard confirmed in a recent interview with PC Gamer how long it will take for Diablo 4 players to complete a full battle pass. According to the developer, it will take roughly 80 hours worth of time to complete each battle pass in its entirety.
God damn. 80 hours? Holy fuck. That is a long time.
Yeah. So it says progression in Diablo 4's battle pass won't be strictly associated with playtime though.
Okay.
The battle pass will include XP boosts to boost through your progression, which should speed it up efficiently. So as long as you're playing the game, then
80 hours. Wow.
It says, while 80 hours may seem like a lot, Blizzard says that there'll be plenty of content to keep players busy along the way. 80 hours, according to Blizzard, may not even be enough time for Diablo 4 players to reach the game's max level.
I mean, yeah, but once you get to endgame, like, what are you going to spend 80 hours on?
Well, you got to keep grinding. So with when it comes to, like, I know in Diablo 3, like when you get to endgame, you go to torments. And so it's like you keep going higher and higher torments, and they get harder and harder and harder, and your gear gets better and better and better. But they also did say That each season they are going to release new story content with every season.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So not only will we get a new battle pass, but we'll also get new story. And they said like the seasons are gonna last. I think you only pay for the battle pass.
Oh, you get new content.
The story season, it's gonna be seasonal, and that's gonna come out every 3 months. They said. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking good then.
It says each season will introduce an exclusive seasonal mechanics, and they'll disappear when the season ends. And it says though, so if we play seasonally, right, like season to season, which when you create your character, you can choose it. You can choose just a regular character and just grind and grind and grind, or seasonal. If you do it at the end of the season, you'll reset back to level 1.
Okay.
And you grind again throughout the season.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
So if you want to, you could just make a seasonal character and just do the seasons, and then have your main dude in the background as you grind and grind. So yeah, it says they hope that with the battle pass, it'll push players to reach end game.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's going to be a bunch of cosmetics, because I'm pretty sure with Diablo they don't want to give you a lot of stuff that's going to, I guess, put you ahead.
Yeah.
Possibility, because it could with the it's probably gonna be cosmetics, because there's no point in getting you ahead with gear and then you have it reset at the end of the season, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. So hopefully they
2 months though. Oh man.
Yeah, 2 months.
I don't want to wait that long.
I'm actually going to start playing Minecraft again. I you sent me a clip or a TikTok, remember, of the Elden Ring like mechanic style fighting bosses. Yeah, it's a mod pack already. It came out in February.
Wow.
They updated it. It's called Dawncraft. And
wow.
It's called Dawncraft. I've already downloaded it, and I was going to play a solo world, but I've also already set it up to be on the server. So if we wanted to maybe try it this weekend,
sure,
we can have it on the server.
About a rage.
Last thing it has a mechanic. So it's like, I just started, and it's like you speak to this person. It's like a quest, and it's like, the whole point of this game is to beat the Ender Dragon, and you got to find I think it said like 15 eyes or 10 eyes to get to the end. But as you do that, you have to face like werewolves and dragons and like all these different monsters. And if you look on CurseForge and just like click it, like the way the game looks, it looks fucking crazy. But yeah, it looks dope. There's dungeons of bosses that are in there, hundreds of new animals and monsters, new structures, a complete quest line, a custom built quest system. They have a reputation system and a Souls-like combat system. There's a dodge mechanic in every fucking thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So
damn, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be playing that this weekend. But last thing though, that wasn't the last thing. Last thing. So Super Mario Brothers. So there's a thing called the National Recording Registry. Mm-hmm. It's a list of sound recording or songs that are culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant, and or like inform or reflect life in the United States. And the Super Mario theme song was selected to join the registry. So now it's going to be forever like enshrined in the US registry to keep safe. They induct songs every year. There's 25 songs that they choose every year. And yeah, the Super Mario theme song was among it. And then a bunch of other songs like Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett, Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver. There was another song here. Where did it go? Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. I'm surprised that one made it. But yeah, so they have this, and they have like a national film registry as well, where they'll like preserve movies in case something were to happen. Yeah. They preserve them so that way the future can know like what movies were good in our time, and Iron Man's was actually inducted last year, I think, into that.
Oh,
The very first Iron Man movie. Yeah.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Damn.
I felt like I had a lot of stuff.
You did have a lot of stuff.
Wait, there's gonna be a survival game for Blizzard? There's an unannounced survival game from Blizzard that will feature Diablo 4 and WoW elements.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh.
Lots of games coming up. Lots of
We'll see how that one
promises.
goes.
And lots of delays. Just kind of the meta of games in 2023. Just a bunch of delays. That's all right. They're doing great things. They're doing great things.
When can I download this damn game, dude?
All right, I installed Dawncraft. I watched the trailer. It looks crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Crazy. See all the armor sets as well. It's pretty nice. It has a samurai. All right, guys. That has been the Alt-Tab podcast. Alt-Tab
Episode
podcast.
19.
Episode 19. Wow. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, I'll try not to miss so many episodes. I know, like last episode, I was like, we're not gonna miss any episodes, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to record because it's my birthday, which is a dumb excuse. So I'll try to be more timely since I'm on break, so I got shit going on.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do besides go to England?
Dude, I don't know. To plan it out. Just this break kind of just hit me out of nowhere. I expected to be in school longer, but they're like, you're free to go. It's under like a new professor too, so like he's like, yeah, you guys can just, we're kind of done here. I think we did one less assignment, so I should be in school, but I'm not. And then my writing class just, like get the fuck out of here. All right. Anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye.